You have a little sun made out of wood one day. Dude, they had a kid in our town. One time, this guy made his son a wooden shirt. Did I tell you that?
A wooden shirt?
Yeah, he made his son a shirt out of plywood for Christmas.
What?
Yeah.
He wanted the kid to wear it?
Oh, yeah, he did. And I remember I was...
Wait a minute. Is it a stiff shirt, or does he make it like little itty-bitty tiny pieces of plywood and weave it all together?
Oh, no, it was pretty stiff. And the dad was a... yeah, like an Elvis impersonator, you know?
The dad was an Elvis impersonator?
Yeah.
At a casino, or did he do it at carnivals?
No, just locally.
Oh.
But we didn't even need him.
In that?
No money in it. Really, I think he was probably an alcoholic. But he had 4 kids, and one of them he made. I was walking home one night, and I heard him in the garage, and he's making like a sun, like a for Christmas, like a wooden shirt, like a, you know. There you go. Not as nice. That one is nice.
Wooden shirt.
Yeah, can you get
That's
more?
a real. Oh, but that's like a sculpture.
Yeah, that's nice. Can you get
crazy.
one more that's like?
Like if you
Wood
go over
patterns.
someone's house and they have a wooden shirt on a hanger, like, and they think that's cute, just leave.
No,
These people are assholes.
no. This kid needed it because people used
That's
to
a
beat
wooden
this
shirt,
kid
too?
up.
Yeah,
Is that
it's a
salmon?
sculpture, yeah.
Yeah, it's a framed wooden shirt.
That looks like
People used to
salmon.
beat him up because of his wooden shirt.
No, people used to beat him up anyway on the bus,
Well, the wooden shirt would protect you from a lot of shots.
And
Is
it
that
helped.
the idea?
and it
He
helped.
didn't- He didn't wear that wooden shirt. You better shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, he did.
That kid's not walking around with wood over his body like that.
Not
you know
today.
How heavy that would be?
Yeah,
Was there pads inside of
it
it?
looked heavy. Fuck no, dude. Who do you
doesn't-
think his dad is?
What's
Estee
going on with
Lauder?
this lady.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, see, there's some
Wooden
lady wearing
t-shirt.
something there.
Okay.
But this was early. It might have been teak. Can
That
you look
girl
up teak?
needs way too much attention.
Yeah.
Look at her posing, pretending to be aloof, short hair, by the ocean, wearing a wooden shirt. How
Yeah.
about a big no? That's a big no from me. Hey, do you want to meet my friend Michelle? She's channeling with her fucking geometrically patterned wooden shirt on. What? No. I like regular people.
This kid's name was Eddie. Can you look up teak? What does teak look like?
You imagine if someone was trying to set you up with that gal, you'd be like, well, I'm torn, because obviously she's very pretty. Are you sure she's not crazy?
Yeah.
If you're super desperate.
She might have splinters in her tits.
No,
I'm
it's
out.
just, dude, it was one photo shoot. She doesn't wear that,
Yeah.
except when she worships the ocean.
I don't like it. Now, that's something a little more malleable, teak or
Teak
something
wood.
like that. What other kind of wood do they
All
have?
over print shirt.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, but
Let's
that's
click
just
on
a
that.
print.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just a print.
So it was like that, but a little bit more, but more real.
And he wore this for what reason?
Dude, I
Protection? Like,
Yeah.
like a chest plate? Like a
Yeah.
Roman soldier type
would
deal?
say like that.
Okay. Was it like, how was it connected on the waist, on the sides rather?
It was just kind of like a long square. It was almost like a kind of a cereal box kind of
Where did he put his arms? Like rest his arms on the side?
in the side, yeah.
Oh, fuck your armpits up.
Oh, it was limiting. I mean, look, man, these weren't, I mean, the man that made it, not a real,
You can't do that
Savant.
today. People would find out. They would call him out.
dude, I had this dream bust. Remember when you would bust in a dream?
Those don't happen anymore.
But they can if you search for it, if you seek it out.
Yeah, but you have to not beat off for a long time to the point where your body's like, this dumb motherfucker can't even jerk off.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to jerk off for him while
Yes.
he's unconscious.
Your brain fucking jerks you off while you're asleep, bro.
But do you think that you're...
And he,
Looks good.
yeah, they're both pretty
Camo,
attractive,
too.
I think.
He's got camo
But
shorts.
they,
Those camo shorts? Yeah.
But I've never met him. But I would go
you just text
to
each other.
Yeah.
Does he try to meet you and you're like, not tonight, bro?
No.
Keep coming.
You think he's homoerotic?
No.
Oh.
No.
I mean,
that's a weird way of putting it.
Oh.
I think you're homoerotic.
What? Bro, you're way gayer than me, bro. You always, every time I'm here, you talk about jerking off the magical hat
that
we
the
almost
problem?
wore. What about
Is that
that?
the problem? Is like you came in here with like gay expectations.
No, I got nothing, dude. I jerked off yesterday. I'm not even planning on coming again for a couple days.
Do you have a
What
activities do you think you do where you come a lot? Like the kind of people that like power lifters probably shoot giant loads, right?
I think you would think they do, but for their size and stuff, they're not doing that much.
Who do you think shoots the biggest loads?
Oh, I think a
Basketball
guy
players?
that's in space. I think a guy that's on a cliff, like a cliff climber.
Yeah, but is that the biggest loads?
I mean, that guy's shooting some fucking.
Just because he has the balls to climb up like that?
He's busting
Ooh,
some real
that's what it is.
spackle.
Maybe that's what it is. Like, he's got balls. Like, those guys shoot bigger loads.
Yeah.
Like BMX jumpers, and they jump 3 times in the air and then land on the bike.
Yeah.
Maybe they have the biggest loads.
Also, guys who like fake put a sign on their car when they don't pay a meter, like meter's broken, and they just put that on their car and fucking still park there. Those dudes bust some loads, bro. I think there's other things too.
Like pickpockets?
Oh, people that wear turtlenecks do not come very much or far.
No. What is it about wanting to keep your
no.
neck warm? It's not very manly.
It's just a bitch move, I think. It's such the most French thing too. And I don't care about the French, dude.
Wow, but have you been there, or are you just
I've been there.
prejudice?
I'm probably prejudiced too.
Have you been to France?
Yeah.
Have you been to Montreal?
I've been to Montreal. Yeah.
You didn't love the French?
I love the Canadians.
French Canadians.
Yeah, I'll take them.
You love Canadians, period.
I love Canadians, period.
But do you love French Canadians?
Yes, because they
Those
are
are-
Canadian. But French, bro,
Not into French?
and nobody is.
They make great wine.
Yeah.
That's not true. People go to Paris every year.
Yeah, but they leave. It's not the kind of place people are milling around, man.
I think people go there and they decide that it's better than America sometimes. Didn't Johnny Depp move there?
Yeah.
Poor Johnny. You know who else moved there? Fuck. The guy from Law and Order. The
Mandy
comedian.
Patinkin? No.
Richard Belzer.
Richard Belzer. Richard Belzer moved to France.
He met a woman probably then.
Oh, yeah.
I would think.
Oui.
I mean,
Free love.
yeah.
Bread.
I bet you bust in France, bro. You could
Vino.
imagine the seaman just cruising down the street in that city.
Slippery.
Dude.
The roads are slippery.
I bet it's all on
Cars going
scooters.
around corners sideways. The roads are slick with loads.
Welcome to France.
They're going sideways around
Semen just
corners.
everywhere through the air.
Those loads are flying out of the bushes,
DNA.
out of the fucking manhole covers, like the clown Pennywise.
Dude, this shit is getting gay, bro, today. Man, sorry, I gotta fucking...
It's just very dick-oriented today. I wouldn't say it's gay.
Well, it's that time of year. It's spring. People are
It's not
refreshed.
spring. It's the middle of the winter.
Yeah,
It's freezing cold out. It's just January.
whatever. You guys aren't open-minded. That's what I think, bro.
It doesn't get more winter than January.
Well,
Not even a Groundhog's Day yet.
Why not just say it's August?
okay.
Why just lie? Hey, man, it's like it's August out. Like, what? It's spring.
I have the
It's
best
midsummer.
calendars.
Dude, we just did 3 hours.
Did we?
It's 3:30.
Jesus.
Yeah, we found a statistic that's a little misleading, but the statistic is every week the average person consumes a credit card-sized piece of plastic through microplastics.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
But then Jamie found out that the way they calculate that is like worst case scenario.
Like some dude who really likes, who sucks on the bottle.
A lot of like bottle licking.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of like chewing on vibrators.
Or chewing on, chew it like that dog we saw the other day.
Yeah.
So let me think. I had a couple more questions for you. Is that all right?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. Becoming like a celebrity in America, right? Like, I know you don't think of yourself maybe as that way, right? But you become real popular. Is it hard to keep it from like affecting your family and kids and stuff? Does that ever get like scary and stuff?
It definitely will affect everyone around you, and it affects people in a weird way where like people will like contact family members and ask for things, which is like weird. And it's not, like want to meet. Like I've had people contact my family members to ask me to introduce them to people I don't even know.
Right. Yeah.
Like as if there's some like sort of celebrity network that you become a part of. You get a card like, hey man, you got 15 million Instagram followers. Here's your card. Just call everybody on the list. And you could hook up your friend with Marky Mark.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And does it get scary having kids that are like, does that get scary at all? Like all
of it is scary. Yeah. It's scary. It's weird. Like having that many people, like I get a lot of people contacting me saying they got chips in their brain, and I'm talking to them through a chip in their brain. Not just one, like multiple people.
I used to have a woman like that who was coming to my shows in Texas, dude, and her chip kept telling her to fuck me, dude. That's the crazy part.
Did she listen?
I sent her away like so many times. I said,
was she hot?
She was hot too.
Damn, and why'd you say no?
Because I just thought it was like a scam or something. I thought it was like some kind of a setup or something, you know?
Right.
Like I just got scared because that's scary when somebody tells you that.
You got to think of that too. Imagine if you're a guy and you're worried that every girl you meet is trying to set you up. You know? Like if you're some oligarch type dude and every woman you meet might be a hit woman. Or might be someone who's like trying to get information out with some Russian spy.
Yeah.
Who's trying to record you fucking.
Oh, even if I ejaculate, dude, I don't have I'm doing okay. But I'll even walk out of the room backwards, to make sure, like.
How does that help?
Just so I can see if anybody's using any of the seed, if there's any loose in the room.
Doesn't Drake pour hot sauce into his condoms? Is that real?
Yeah.
It's a story that went around a few months ago for sure.
So he's got like a little bottle of Tabasco by the bed.
Yeah, just in case.
Look, Dustin Poirier needs to step his advertising up. That's
his
all
hot
I'm
sauce
saying.
Is excellent. Dustin has.
Why do you think
excellent
gigantic people come out of Africa and stuff?
Well, I mean, gigantic people come out of Iceland. Gigantic people come out of areas where gigantic people met and bred. And Francis's father was huge, and I don't know how big his mother was, but there's a lot of giant people in the world. When they find other giant people and they fuck, they make big humans.
Dude, they should. That'd be an OnlyFans right there. Giant people fucking.
Yeah, big giant people fucking.
Yeah.
I bet I bet people would love that. If there's an OnlyFans where you only got together with other giant people and fucked.
I'd watch that.
And then have a little person in the room watching.
Yeah.
How many girls do you go on OnlyFans? Started to make a living off of OnlyFans now that would just normally have a job and never get paid the same amount of money.
Well, it's one of the reasons why we're not seeing that many hot chicks working at Chipotle, I think.
Is that what it is? They
it
go OnlyFans?
I think it's definitely.
But how do they get an audience? Like just because you're hot and you show your asshole?
They bait through their Instagram, yeah. Dude, no two assholes are the same. Is that true?
I'm sure. It's like a fingerprint.
That's crazy.
They're going to use that from now on to get into the bank. It's like your retina scan.
Yeah. That's how you get into Dan Bilzerian's house.
I mean, if you really think about how many girls are making like stupendous amounts of money on OnlyFans.
Oh, it's baffling. But do you also think, Joe, that
OnlyFans is over 1 million creators. So let's imagine that's worldwide. Up from 70,000 in 2019. So all those people jumped on board during the pandemic. That makes sense?
This is what I start to worry about. That it's going to be like what is this called, a gig economy? No, what is
yes.
it? Okay.
No, gig economy is like Uber, right?
Okay.
Would you think of OnlyFans? Does that count?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you could get a gig. They could make a video for a specific person. Same kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Do you think it's
like
going to...
Cameo.
Hey, if you haven't subscribed, it could be real cool if you could. Right, Joe Rogan?
You said it best at the beginning of this.
Thanks, man. Would you subscribe?
Get the fuck out of here. That's nonsense.
Alrighty then.
Well, this is my question then. Do you think it's going to get to a point, right, where if we start losing jobs, right, and there's less jobs and more people are on like OnlyFans, right, that you're basically going to have chicks out there, like literally women holding each other at gunpoint, like, subscribe to my pussy, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what you're saying.
Help, Jamie. Jamie, can you pull up some help?
Pull up some help.
I need some help, man. I always have this vision of like two Uber drivers, like you're gonna be my you're my rider. You know what I'm saying? You're my like it's like people like it's all just digital. It's all online, and it's just like people just like subscribe to me now, like literally at gunpoint. Like that's how bad it's going to get.
I don't think that's going to happen, but I think there's going to be a lot of people that are doing that to make a living. The problem is, where's the money coming from? Is it going to be subscribers paying other subscribers? Is it going to be like a hierarchy, like someone who makes like $1 million a month paying someone who makes $100,000 a month, who pays someone who makes $10,000 a month? Is it going to be a pyramid scheme for pussy?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd almost buy a fake pussy somewhere and put it out there.
I don't think that's good enough. I think you have to have the whole body attached to it. Like, what do most girls on OnlyFans do? Do they show like bikini pictures? Like, what are they doing? Showing feet?
There's bikini pictures. I know that there's like meetups where like manager companies like have them all go to like a location together, like at the beach, and then they do like, tit touching and like
they get together
smelling each other's crotch, like stuff.
Oh, and so that gets everybody excited, and then they get more like. So they have managers.
Stuff animals do, like stuff animals do before their owner pulls them away real quick.
I heard that a lot of these girls, when they're interacting with people online, they're not really doing it. That they hire a company, and then someone writes these letters. Because like if you feel like you're going to respond to people and text them, like how many of them are you going to do this to? Like how many can you? How many days? I mean, how much hours in the day do you have? And if people don't know how many you're responding to or who's doing it, like if you have, like, say if you have 1 million subscribers on OnlyFans and you get 100,000 messages a month.
Yeah, you got to have somebody helping you.
Maybe they just have a person, like a service, who writes like sexy things, like "Thank you, sweetie," heart,
yeah,
kiss, blowing kiss,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you're so sweet, thank you. And there's a fat guy writing those things. Do you remember Marilyn Martinez? Did you know Marilyn Martinez? Marilyn Martinez was a comic at the Comedy Store, and very funny. And she used to do phone sex back in the day. That's how she made a living when she was starting out as a comic. She would get on the phone with guys while they were jerking off. She'd talk them through it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's going to come to that where you're going to have, people just helping each other jerk off, and that's going to be,
I think it's going to come to the point where you can't jerk off anymore because you're not going to have any genitals. I think we're all going to slip away to neutral.
Like I was saying.
Aliens. Yeah.
Beige.
Aliens. We look at what aliens look like. What do they look like? They look like sexless, genderless things with big, giant heads.
Autism, too.
You think so?
Aliens?
Yeah.
I think they have the highest, most acute form of fucking...
Alzheimer's?
Autism.
Autism. I said Alzheimer's.
They might have Alzheimer's, too, dude. They could have it all. I mean, at that point, they've mastered the diseases.
I was trying to say Asperger's, so I came up with Alzheimer's.
Well, Asperger's should have a different name, too. It's just...
Asperger's. Yeah. That's rude.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right? I wonder if it's like a doctor. Is it Dr. Asperger who figured out Asperger's?
I don't know.
Take a guess. Let's find out and take a guess.
Ron Asperger? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Like a guy out of Seattle.
I was thinking that when the Fournier's gangrene we looked up the other day. It's unfortunate for Mr. Fournier.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. So let's find out where the name...
Hans Asperger.
You hit that thing one more time, Joe.
Yeah, it's a dude. Hans Asperger. There it is.
Oh, it's Perger.
Asperger.
Damn.
Asperger.
I've been putting meat in it.
Yeah. South Park.
I've been putting meat in it.
I'd love to be Austrian, huh?
Austrian?
Yeah. Like yeah, they just seem so pure, and they seem like outdoors. Yeah. They seem like
they hike a lot.
They're getting water for everybody.
Yeah, shorts with little socks.
The mills with the windmills going.
Hiking boots.
Beautiful flowers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And probably crazy sex, too. I think.
You think so?
I think Austrian women.
Really?
Yeah, and you don't see them a lot in porn or anything. I think they keep it really... They're kind of like... they feel almost to me like Disney Amish, kind of.
Disney Amish.
Yeah, like kind of whimsical, but like also very like stick to an old script. Pull up some.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hot.
Pretty dead on with that Disney princess.
Yeah. Yeah, very Disney princess looking. All of them. Damn.
Dang, boy.
I wonder, like, what nationality is known to have the most beautiful women? Do you think there's, like, a consensus nationality that has the most beautiful women?
I don't know, but I know that I've thought poorly that I spent so much jerking off in America when you could have done it in places.
Internationally?
Yeah.
Like It's a Small World, like the ride? Dude, why do you and I have the fucking silliest podcasts? Oh my god! I just had a great podcast with Rich from Rich Rebuilds. We were talking about cars, and then you come in here. It's like,
You started with him. I saw you talking about horse sex
but I'll
out
tell
there.
you, his reaction is very different than yours.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. I would like to get some different. I'd like to get some different hobbies and stuff like that.
Like what?
I don't know. Sometimes I thought about maybe getting into golf. Like that's one thing. Like in Nashville, it's like most people just there's just a lot of drinking and golf.
Talk to this dude. He's a golfing fool. Him
yeah.
and Tony Hinchcliffe and Ron White.
Oh, Tony's built for it.
Built for golf?
I think so. He's just that perfect. He looks almost like Pinocchio's old, crazy brother. You know what I'm talking about? Pull him up. Pull up Tony Hinchcliffe's body.
Pull up Tony Hinchcliffe. It's probably already a comparison. Tony Hinchcliffe side by side next.
Before you leave, remember to subscribe. Got more videos here for you. They're there. Make sure you watch them. You should probably watch them now.